Hey guys, I just want to say something about this virus. You gotta see, we're coming into the southern, the summer months here. So we're gonna get warm. So it's gonna be hot. Viruses do not last in heat. I don't see the virus lasting that well in a town like Vegas. Vegas is dry with no moisture. So how long do you think a virus is going to last as a spittle and dry in 100-degree weather with no moisture? It's going to evaporate. So what I'm trying to say is watch the Southern Hemisphere. See, since we're about to go into a warm summer cycle, they're about to go into their winter cycle. So you're going to see the pandemic spread down there. And I hope it doesn't spread, but if it does, it's just a harbinger for what's going to happen here in the fall. See, that's the thing you need to realize about this thing. I'm not worried about it. Oh, I already know I beat this time. You got to realize this is a cyclical thing now. This isn't something that's just going to, oh, you beat it once, it's done. This is something you're going to have to beat over and over and over again because it's going to come back and back. Hopefully it gets less intensity as it goes on. So that's what I'm worried about. People thinking, oh, you beat it once, you beat it. No, you don't. You beat it once, you're going to beat it again because you're going to catch it again. This is what's going to happen. I'm not worried about what's going to happen to the Northern Hemisphere in the next few months. I'm worried about what's going to happen next fall. So that's what I'm saying. Watch the Southern Hemisphere. See what happens. See how the pandemic, how it goes down there. Because I think this thing is still going to be catchable. You know, like I said, we're trying to. They keep talking about us bending the curve. They never said stop the curve, guys. It's not about stopping this curve because they already know you can't stop it. It's about bending the curve until they can catch up a little bit. So then when the next wave happens, they'll be ready for it. And hopefully they will. You know, I've read all these things, you know, take high zinc, take this, take that. I did practical things to beat this because this is what I think is the smart thing to do because of what I've learned. But you know, hopefully they have a cocktail, like I'm hearing antibodies. Hopefully that helps. It's still going to be your immune system that beats this thing. Whatever they do to help you lessen that intensity of the virus and intensify the potency of your immune response so it can kick it out. Because you always have to get ahead of this thing. Well, all I know is if you recognize, I mean, there's so many symptoms to this virus, it's ridiculous. But if you recognize high temperature, shortness of breath, and then that cough, you know you have it. So you have to change everything. Change your diet and change everything for at least 2 weeks to beat this thing. But I'm telling you, watch the Southern Hemisphere. See what happens there because they're about to go in their cold cycle. So, I hope things don't go the way I think they're going to go. But like I said, I'm not worried about it now. I'm worried about next fall. Because when I catch this again, I'm going to kick its butt again and get it out of my system again, just like I did this time. It's a cyclical thing, guys. This thing's not going away.